2-1 Glendale. That was odd on all ends out there. The ball just hit the turf and died. I thought it was going to get, Collier did too, it was going to get to him. He had to chase it in, but then the runner around third, he fell. But Collier was still just reaching for the ball, so the Beatty got up and took off again, and the throw didn't have a lot on it and landed between the mound and home plate. So it's a 2-1 game, and the first two have reached. 4 hits for the Falcons. Pitch is a strike to Isaac Walls. Carthage will play Kennett later today. This is our only broadcast here in Springfield. We'll be back in Joplin as Carthage will open up against Marshfield on the home schedule. Here's a pitch high. Throw down to second is to the wrong side of the bag, and the runner gets in safely. Throw went to our left, the infielder's right, and he couldn't come back and get a tag, so it's a stolen base. So a run in, and a runner now down to second again with nobody out. The pitch, down the corner for a strike. Nice pitch that time. Walls couldn't do anything with it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next one. And strike 3. Punched him out. Fourth strikeout. And the first out of the third. Cayman Kufal, who almost knocked one out his first time up, he doubled and scored in that second inning. Here's the pitch to him. That's a strike at the knees. Kind of acted like he's showing bunt, pulled it back. And he pulled his head straight up in there like, why did I do that? No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Shows bunt again. This one gets away from McCombs. The runner will move to third. Bounded just far enough away from him. He couldn't get up in time to make a recovery and go to third. So much for the bunt here. A guy like Kufal after that first at bat, I don't think he wanted to do that to bunt anyway. So he's got the knife and fork out now. And this pitch goes in. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two to 1 Glendale here in the bottom of the third. Another runner not that far away. And he will come in to score. There's a base hit. Collier gets to it. It's 3-1. So 3 hits in the inning and 2 across. Here is Jude Birch. He was a strikeout victim, 1 of 4 for Mason Utter. That was back in the second. So 2 runs across here, single run in the second and 2 in the third. Pitch. Flinched at it, and umpire does not give it to the pitcher. It's 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And that one's inside, 2-0. That was a borderline pitch, too. So 2 balls and no strikes. The ball got away from Utter momentarily. He'll go behind the mound and pick it up. So 2 balls and no strikes and 2 runs in. That's a strike at the knees. So we are at 2-1. Pitch for the runner going. Swing and a miss. Here's the throw down. They got a chance. And he's out. Nice peg there by McCombs with the shortstop covered. Put it right in front of the bag. Kralichek barely had to move the gloves. Matter just catch it and tag. So that's 2 in the inning gone. They're looking for something to knock down the inning, keep it from any further damage. That might be it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Birch flinched at it, and it runs full. So it's a full count. Base is now empty with 2 gone. Wind and pitch. Popped him up on the right side. Who wants it? Second baseman. And it's good. Max Tippelman makes the catch. But 2 runs score for Glendale, and they do it on 3 hits. They lose a man on the base path. So nobody left. We are after 3 innings of play. It is Glendale 3 and Carthage 1. Back here at 90 seconds, this is Tiger Baseball on KDMO.
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today. Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn a wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
Go to the 4th inning. Carthage now down by a score of 3-1. Jim Taylor and Chris Jackson with us. And
hey, if there's proof I'm here.
Yes. More frustrating news, apparently. Pitch is high for a ball.
Well, we are on audio only online, so that's good news.
Pitch is a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, the video streaming worked all week in tests, and then it chooses the actual player performance not to.
Here's a ground ball foul, third base.
We'll keep working all that, make sure it's up and running for next week.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We didn't get a spring training either, Jim, so
yes,
the equipment didn't. So
apparently the equipment is not a sports fan because here's the 1-2. Hit the other way. It's going to be cut off by the second baseman. Nice play to his left and out at first as Kettering took a base hit away from Cabance to start the 4th. Here's Caden Kralichek. He popped up to short his first time. Kufal, the pitcher for Glendale, after giving up a leadoff double, set 9 down in a row. He did give up a run, though, in that process, but then he struck out the side of the second and got a base hit surrendered in the 3rd inning with 2 outs, but then he picked him off. Now we have a timeout as catcher Talbot has to get a new knee pad, apparently. Where's the safety pins? Apparently he busted the strap or something. So we're at 3-1 here in the 4th as we try to fill some time. As Glendale got a single run in the 2nd. That was with 2 outs. Then they put together 2 runs on 3 hits. They lost a man after the 3rd run scored on the base path. Next man popped out to end the inning. Here's a pitch to Kralichek for a strike. One of the seniors on this club. Mostly juniors this year for Carthage. And it is outside. That's usually a good time, but when you had that year off, you were a sophomore, so you're this is probably your first real varsity look as a junior for most of these guys. Here's a pitch That misses. It's 2-1.
I believe there's only 4 seniors on this year's team.
2-1. And chops it at the plate foul. And they are Kralachek, McCombs, Collier, and Utter. Nobody on, 1 out. 3-1 Glendale, pitch high. And it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. And at this point, you'll take a base runner anyway. Pitch on the way. That's popped up, goes over the Glendale dugout, and a little further down the hill. Here's the pitch. Off the end of the bat, right to the first baseman, and a pitch to the pitcher. He probably could have done it himself, but makes it a 3-1 put-out. That was kind of strange.
He was 2 steps away from the base and still made the throw to the pitcher.
I mean,
he had plenty of time.
Could have been an E3 right there. Even with my great speed, and I played first, I would have made that one myself. Here's Canaan Vogt. Told you I wrote these down quickly. The pitch. That's going to find its way into the left for a base hit with 2 outs. So whatever his name is, it's a base hit. I got time to learn. That's the 3rd Carthage hit.
Now batting number 35, Micah Lindsay.
Good job, Karen.
Brings in Micah Lindsay. He struck out his first time. He's the DH for Utter. Here's the pitch. And that one gets away. The runner will take second easily. That's a second wild pitch by Kufal. He was wild in the first inning, kind of contributed to that run scoring, but then he got things right in the second inning and did pretty well in that third. He did end up picking the man off that he surrendered the hit to in the third. He gives up a 2-out single here in the fourth. This one's outside. It's 2-0.
Now that pitch just barely missed the outside corner.
2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch. Chopped off the plate, right back to Kufal. He'll pump once and throw for the out. So no runs a hit, and that's the first man Carthage is stranded. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It is 3-1 Glendale. This is Tiger Baseball on KDMO back here in 90 seconds.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Wes Probert and everybody at Probert Auto Body wants to thank you for supporting the awesome Carthage Tigers. With over 29 years experience located behind Premier Auto Sales on Fairview, Probert Auto Body is a full-service shop doing collision repair, paint, auto glass, spray, and bed liners, and is happy to help you with any job, big or small. Just call 825-4285. Probert Auto Body is open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Probert Auto Body wishes our athletes the best of luck in today's game. Go Tigers!
Go through some emails, check your calendar, see that you have a 45-minute break in the day between meetings, realize this is your moment. So you drive right to McDonald's to pick up something extra delicious ASAP meal.
Thank you.
There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's.
Enjoy a delicious McChicken sandwich or our classic cheeseburger and get another for just $1 on McDonald's D123 menu. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Kara Campbell. Go Big Blue.
Go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Carter Lewis to lead it off. Grounded to second his first time up. It did move a runner home, to third. Closer to home is what I wanted to say. Boy, you leave out of order, you're in trouble. Pitch is high for a ball. out and away for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes to start the bottom of the 4th for Glendale. They lead 3-1. Carthage got the scoring started with a run in the 1st. Glendale tied in the 2nd, 2 in the previous inning. Sounded like it hit the bat twice. It rolls to the Carthage dugout.
That'd be one of those stingers that doesn't know wooden bat.
Always a good feeling. 2-1. And the pitch. Up high. Sometimes those aluminums would vibrate just right, too. It wouldn't feel good. Three and one. Don't give up a leadoff walk. And he does. That's the first walk for either pitcher, I believe. And we'll have a conversation on the mound. Now, talking about upcoming schedule, we have that game next Saturday against Marshfield. And it looks like Hutter is going to go to the dugout. And Zach Jeter's going to come in and pitch. So while he goes up to do some warm-up tosses, we'll go ahead and let's take at least a minute, and we'll come back. It is 3-1 Glendale. And back here in 1 minute, Tiger Baseball, KDMO.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. Find out how we're helping others pursue their dreams and declare your own at amfam.com/dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Company, American Family Mutual Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Brought to you by Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, 359-3399.
So a leadoff walk, chases Mason Hutter, and Jeter is into the ball game. Going to go over the schedule. We have Marshfield. That'll be 10 o'clock next Saturday, and you were saying on the way over here that's been moved to Joplin.
It looks like it's been moved to Jumbaker Stadium in Joplin, yes. So either wherever it is, we will bring you that game. Hopefully with video streaming.
Well, I've done a lot of games over there through the years, but never with the new look over there.
It's a great stadium, as you know, Jim. So,
of course, I remember the days where I would climb a painter's ladder just to get up to the press box. There were no stairways. With a load of equipment, very precarious. That ladder was, I think Mickey Mantle actually brought it in one day when he came in from Commerce. But that's how long ago that thing was. It was rickety. So here's Tarbett. He's the catcher for Glendale. As Jeter contends with an inherited runner at first, here's the pitch. Spotted, and nobody can find it. The ball will fortunately roll foul. That ball. Do you call that fair?
I think he said it hit off the catcher, and then went foul.
So that's going to be, I guess, a base hit. So it's first and second. I didn't see it hit him. And they're going to talk briefly about it, but it looked like he got away from it and it went foul, but it's going to be a base hit. I guess you could charge an error there, but they could have hit him, but then again. Nonetheless, it's 2 on, nobody out. Here's Clemens. He squares the bunt, and that goes high for a ball. I mean, Combs and Cabansu coming in, they both gave up on that.
They did because that saw it roll foul, and I don't think anybody realized, even the catcher himself didn't realize the ball went off of him.
Here's the pitch, and they do bunt it. It's a good one. It's going to stay down the first baseline. They throw to first for the out, and Vogt almost didn't have his foot on the bag. He had to reach back and tap it. So that could have been further frustration this inning. So it goes 1-3 on a sacrifice. So how do you give that? Do you give that infield hit or an error?
I don't know. It seems to me like it would be an infield hit just because they didn't try for it. The catcher didn't try for it because they saw it go foul. The pitcher did too, and then a judgment called by the umpire.
And it looks like we're going to get Letterman to hit for Wade. So Justin Letterman will hit. Wade, so far his only at bat was a strikeout. Right-handed hitter awaits the pitch, and that plucked him on the helmet. The bases are now loaded. Second hit batsman by Carthage pitching, and very rarely you have two hit batsmen and they're off the helmet.
That's true.
And they were both pitches that got away, so no real concern. But now the concern is the bases are loaded and only one out. Beatty, who almost knocked one out his last at bat, comes up. He flied to left his first time. He rocketed that one into right, so who knows where he's going to hit. He's a lefty. And the pitch. Well, he won't hit that one. He was way out in front of that one.
Nice off speed.
No balls and a strike. That's me getting up off the floor. He was all twisted.
It almost sung twice. He swung twice on that one.
See if we can get two more past him. Here's the 0-1. There's one of them. Swing and a miss for 0-2. So no balls, two strikes. 3-1 Glendale, and they have the bases loaded. And the 0-2 up high, 1-2.
Not a bad pitcher changing the eye level.
You don't want to give up an 0-2 hit. So now it's 1-2. And it's on the way. That one skips. McCombs can't find it. The runner goes to third, and now the runner from second, he's caught in between, but no throws. I actually think the guy from third could have scored on that. He came back.
It seemed to be far enough away. That's true.
So it's 2-2. For the moment, still 3-1. Jeter in relief of Mason Utter. Here's the 2-2. Hit off the end of the bat. Step on third for one out. Across to first. Did he make the tag? No, but a run scores. Oh, wait a minute. Did he change that to an out? I got the force at third.
Yeah, I think he was calling the force out at third.
Okay.
So.
And Vogt was off the bag, and he had to try to come back and do a sweep tag. Did not, but a run comes in. It's now a 4-1 game as it goes 5-2, 5 unassisted, and no further. And the right play there, just to throw, not quite good, and I think Vogt was a little bit out of position there. Here's the pitch to Kettering. He got a base hit to drive in a run his last time. And the ball was hit hard enough and close to the bag. He did the right thing there, Cabance did. Go with a double play.
He sure did. There was just a little bit on the home side of first base.
He would have had a tag play. Had to go to third, would go to home. Here's the 0-1. And it goes high and wide. So it's a ball and a strike. So now Carthage 3 runs down at 4-1. And the pitch. That's popped up. Second baseman wants it. And now the shortstop, Kralichek, on the first base side, literally, of second base, makes the catch to end the inning. The Glendale picks up a run. They do it on a hit, and they strand 2. They've left 4, and we are through 4, and it's 4-1. Glendale back here, and we'll shorten them up to 60 seconds right now, I guess. And we'll come back here in 60. This is Tiger Baseball on KDMO.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
As we head into the top of the 5th, Glendale has a 4-1 lead over the Carthage Tigers. Chris Jackson and Jim Taylor from Glendale. Carthage scored 1 in the first inning, and Glendale came back with 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fourth for that 4-1 lead. Brooks Kettering is the new pitcher for Glendale. I believe he'll be facing Collier, Templeman, and Browning. The 6, 7, and 8 batters for Carthage when action resumes here. Appreciate you joining us here on 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO. And of course, technical difficulties. We are audio streaming on 1490KDMO.com. It's one of those things that worked all week during testing, and then it chooses not to work. The video streaming will work on that again. Make sure it's up and running for next Saturday's broadcast. Technically, I guess a home opener, even though it's going to be broadcasted from Jump, Joe Becker Stadium. So, first pitch from Kettering, swing and a miss. And Kettering is the new pitcher, Jim, for Glendale. The 0-1. Little low and outside, ball 1.
So, Kufalb, he's their best hitter, so he stayed in the game somewhere, I guess.
Did not hear where, but yes. Outside, 2-1.
Well, they batted for Wade, who played right field, so that's probably in the figuring it somehow. Got 17 out of the bench hitter. That was Letterman. Like Kufal's at second base. It's a swing and a miss, and down goes Collier to start the 5th. That's the first strikeout, Kettering. So no real changes in the lineup except Letterman is in right. So nothing else changes in the batting order.
First pitch to Templeman was outside, 1-0.
That one popped foul. Nice barehanded play by someone in the Glendale dugout. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Max Templeman struck out his first time. That one is off the mitt. And the next one. This one's popped up, coming back toward the stands. A nice catch over there by one of the fans.
Used both hands, looked her right in, kind of a Willie Mays basket catch over there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 1 out. 4-1, Glendale's were in the 5th. And the pitch. chopped out in front of the plate. Pitcher gets to it. Kettering a nasty throw, but he gets him out at first. So brings in Silas Browning. He struck out his only other time. That was in the third.
Hey, look who our bat boy is.
Oh, Mr. Tree. And the pitch goes down and away.
I guess, would it be bat boy or bat man?
Yes, thank you. There's 2 balls and no strikes. Oh. And the next pitch, it is outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Best scoreboard operator in the area, though. Definitely. For years and years. 3-0 pitch. And ball 4. 2-out walk. That's the first walk by a Glendale pitcher. Brings in Clay Kinder. Bounce to the pitcher his first time. So you got 7 outs to work with, and you're 3 runs down. You're going to rattle things up here with 2 outs in the 4th. Pitch outside for a ball. That strikeout and the ground out preceding this walk to Browning. That's 5 out of the zone by this pitcher, Kettering. And the pitch. That's hit toward third. Nice play over there by the third baseman. Throw to first. And got him. Nice dig. Isaac Walls, good backhand stop in front of the bag. And umpire is very sure about when he punches him out. He takes almost a full second before making the determination. So, man stranded on 2-out walk. Nothing across. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 4-1 Glendale. Back in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball, KDMO.
The Little Venue of Carthage is a proud member of the Carthage community, and they're honored to cheer on our Tigers. It takes a lot of hard work and effort to make a team great, and the Little Venue of Carthage knows that the coaches and players and their families make a lot of sacrifices at both school and home to realize the benefits of being a winner. Book your next event at the newest venue in town, the Little Venue of Carthage, just east of the Carthage Public Library, 438-0828. Owners Ronnie and Christy Sanders say, "Go Tigers!" Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage are proud sponsors of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. It takes the community to make a successful team, and our Tigers are no exception. Clothesline Cleaners now offering wash and fold service, and they clean all sports uniforms. And Car Center of Carthage next to the Cleaners, where everyone is approved. At the corner of Garrison and Centennial, Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage give a big salute to our Tigers. Go Blue!
So it'll be Isaac Walls who made the good play to end the 4th inning. Pardon me, the bottom 5th. He'll lead off here. And Gaiman Kufal and Jade Birch. Glendale got a run in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 4th. Carthage only run came with a double, a wild pitch, and a ground out. That was in the 1st. Jeter trying to go through another inning of work. He came on with 1 on and nobody out in the 4th inning. He ended up hitting a batter, gave up a sacrifice, hit a batter. Then what was hoping to be a 5-3 double play with the bases loaded turned only into unassisted fielder's choice. The runner from third scored the additional run that Glendale has, and it's 4-1. Walls has struck out twice. And the pitch to start the home half of the 5th is off of McCombs and rolls partway to the backstop. Umpire will take care of it. So 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch coming down. That one goes high, 2-0. Jeter snaps at the baseball as it comes back to the mound. Kicks the rubber. See if that helps him get more in the strike zone. Here's the 2-0. Nope. And that one glanced him on the shoulder. So that's the third hitter that Carthage has struck today. And that leads off the fifth inning. Here's Kettering. He has a base hit, drove in a run to the third. Around that, he popped out to the first baseman. No way, I got that wrong. Wallace got hit by the pitch, and now Kufal was up there. Why did I go to the literally top of the line up there in the fifth? I draw my arrow to the next inning, and I totally ignored it. Here's Kufal. I want to ignore him. He's 2 for 2. Maybe that was why.
That could be. He looked at an off-speed pitch, though, for strike one.
So leadoff man on. Glendale trying to add to a 4-1 lead. Here's the pitch. That's hit into left center field. Going toward it is the left fielder. It's taken in by Clay Kinder for the first out. He gave that one a ride, but it hung up.
Maybe got under just a touch. Still not a bad drive. Nice play by Kinder.
Here is Jude Birch. He struck out in the second inning, popped out to the second baseman in the third. Hold on the runner at first. Pitch is apparently a little bit high, 1-0. He's been giving that to both sides earlier in the game. Here it's a ball, 1-0. 2 glances at the first, a third glance. Runner bluffs, swing and a miss. The ball back to the screen and the runner to second. I heard a tip, but I guess it must have went off the mitt. The umpire was right on it, said it was just a swing and a miss. So a pass ball moves that man to second. He's there with 1 out. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Birch. And time by the hitter. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Again on him. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carthage will have 1 more game. This is our only broadcast today. They'll play Kennett. Couple of glances back at second. The pitch is fouled straight back. I would say they probably started this way yesterday morning. Kennett, an extreme part of the Blue Deal.
Definitely.
Spent the night. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch slips away, goes high. It's 2-2. Never been down there. I've been to almost every other part of the state. I've been to Cape Girardeau. That's about as close to that side of the state I've been.
I've been through at least close to there several times, back and forth.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Down and in. Funny story about Cape Girardeau is waiting on a playoff opponent a few years ago, and for a semifinal game, and I just made the remarks, I've never been to Cape Girardeau, and of course nobody wanted to go. Guess who won? Guess where we went the next Sunday. 3-2 pitch. That is hit toward the shortstop. Runner will move to third. Kralichek's throw is good. 2 gone. Must be my vantage point. It seems like anything hit to the left side looks like it's going to go through. But Kralichek made it easy.
It does look a little wobbly.
Yeah. kind of looking uphill, looks like.
A little bit.
Here's Carter Lewis. He drew a walk his last time. Swing and a miss. He's the first baseman. Finally get this dated reference in. He wears 26. Boog Powell, one of my favorites back when I was a kid. Played for the Orioles. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Don't tell me who plays first base for the Orioles these days. I couldn't tell you.
Chris Davis, or is he seriously
You're asking me. Amazing how things get in the way. And when you were a kid, you had time to memorize everything. And a balk is called and a run is in. It's 5-1. The field umpire was right on it, and the run is in, so a run without a hit, that's never good.
Yeah, there wasn't any hesitation with that call.
Yeah. So no balls, 2 strikes, base is now empty, but a run in. Pitch. Chop foul.
I'll get it.
Yeah. Still no balls and 2 strikes, so hit batsman, pass ball, ground out, and the man in on a balk. And the pitch. And just upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, just above the numbers. The back jersey numbers, I should say.
And the pitch. Ooh, that one missed. Just barely 2-2. Umpire made the gesture on how close it was. Which sometimes can be confusing. You might think he's calling a strike. So now it's a 2-2 pitch. Now 3-2 pitch coming up. That one goes high. A hit batsman started his inning. He eventually came around to score. As Jeter trying to get through his second inning of work. A 3-2 pitch on the way. Hit toward the second baseman, Max Templeton. Throws him out. But a run does score in the inning, and they do it without a hit. And we go to the 6th. It's further away right now. Glendale 5, Carthage 1, back in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball, KDMO.
Go through some emails, check your calendar, see that you have a 45-minute break in the day between meetings, realize this is your moment. So you drive right to McDonald's to pick up something extra delicious ASAP meal.
Thank you.
There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's.
Enjoy a delicious McChicken sandwich or our classic cheeseburger and get another for just $1 on McDonald's D123 menu. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Kara Campbell. Go Big Blue.
Carthage Ford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports to you live every week. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Carthage Ford say go blue, go Tigers. And remember, Carthage Ford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. You can buy right and feel good at Carthage Ford.
Move to the 6th inning, so it'll be the top of the order to start it off for Carthage. They need to start fast and keep it up. They trail 5-1.
Glendale has scored in every inning except the first.
And Brooks Kettering starting his second inning of work. Kufal, the starter. He gave up only that 1 run. That was a whitey ball run there. Lead off double. While pitching to third, scoring a ground out.
Which would have been Coleman. Never mind.
Yep. Stole third or whatever, and Tommy Hurd drove him in on the ground out. Here's the pitch. Hit off the end. Foul first base side.
Glendale pitching has got a lot of the Carthage batters to hit the ball off the end of the bat.
Yep. McCombs is 2 for 2. Got that double, scored the only Carthage run. He singled his last time. Here's the 0-1 sidearm. Goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one on the way, other sidearm, goes outside. So 2 balls and a strike.
Haven't seen too many sidearm pitchers in the majors in the last 3 years.
Here's the 2-1.
Hit
up the middle. That's a base hit. So McCombs is 3 for 3. He got all of that one.
That was a nice rocket up the middle.
He has 3 of the 4 hits.
I was going to say, haven't seen sign-on pitchers in the majors, let alone high school. Yeah. Well, so this is an interesting delivery.
It's almost submarine, but not quite. So look over at first with the leadoff man on. Here's a pitch up and in, and Cabans offers at it and misses. He's 0 for 2. He's hit the second both times.
He's not quite Quisenberrying it.
No.
If that's a verb or an adjective.
Here's a throwback to first. Five to 1, Glendale here in the 6th inning. Carthage with the leadoff man on. And Kettering steps off and looks him back to first. McCombs got picked off his last time. That ended an inning. Here's the pitch. That is just outside for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One, 1. That's just in, 2-1. Kettering a lot slower than the starter Kufal. McCombs leaning towards second, doesn't go. Here's a ball off the fist. It'll be a tough play. Second baseman will get to it. Has to double top it, safe. Well, Kettering overran it, and the second baseman couldn't get to it in time. That was Kufal. He made the attempt, but it's an infield hit, so the first 2 are on for Carthage. Here's Kralichek. He is popped up, and he's hit back to the pitcher, the first baseman, 3-1. Start to say uncharacteristic, but it's the first game of the year, but he'll get that bat going.
No doubt about it.
Good opportunity here to maybe get back in it. First 2 are on here in the 6th inning. As the pitch goes on the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, other than the jamboree, no season last year, this is the first action they've been seeing, at least in high school ball, for a couple of seasons now. So
here's the 0-1, and there's another chopper. This time to the third base side. Pitcher has to throw, and got him. Nice play, all in all. That looked like it might have been another infield hit, but Kettering a good job jumping off the mound. He was the only one that had a play. The runners do move up, but right now Glendale looking for outs, and they'll take that one. And here's Vogt. He singled his last time up, and he grounded to second his first time.
Granted, runners on second and third now will help, but down by 4, need a couple more.
And the pitch. That's hit to the right side. That'll get a run home. Second baseman Kufal gets it and throws. It's 5-2. Other runner to third. So Glendale playing it right here on those last 2 at-bats. And now they're down to 4 outs, which gives Carthage only the 4 to work with. Here is Lindsay. Struck out and hit back to the pitcher. Here's the pitch to him. Outside for a ball. Next pitch. That goes outside. So 2 balls and no strikes. It'll be the lower 3 for Glendale in the 6th. Pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 2-1.
Took something off that one a little bit.
Two balls and a strike to Lindsay. Now 5-2 Glendale. Pitch. Into right. Kufal can't get it. The run is in. It's 5-3. The first two that reach come in to score. As Lindsay just met it and popped it over the second baseman's head.
Didn't really punch that anybody over the second baseman's head. Just out of reach.
So now, here's Collier. He just struck out twice. And now you've got those two in, so now you get a time run at the plate when you get a guy on. So. Here's the pitch. He bunts. Pitcher has to get to it. He bobbles it. That'll be an error, and 2 on, 2 out.
I think he caught Glendale a little surprised by that.
Well, that'll give Max Templeman an opportunity. So now an extra base hit could tie it. And now we're going to have a meeting on the Glendale mound. At least it is for this half inning. It's everybody's mound, I guess. But this mound is your mound. This mound is their mound. Well, we've started talking about the first part of the season, and we get interrupted. Now we've got a little bit of time here. Talked about Marshfield next Saturday. We've got a busy week coming up through the first. We got a trip to Anderson for the McDonald County game, and then Thursday to Nevada. So once we get rolling, we're going to go pretty good through the season.
Yes, we will.
So it was a short conversation. They knew I was going to do the schedule again. Here's a shot into right. That's going to be a base hit. And they will stop the runner at third. Its base is loaded. So it's good to get a hit, but unfortunately, it went right to Carson Wade, and he had a play had the runner decided to go home. So now the elusive extra base hit could get you the lead. As of now, elusive.
Right.
Here's Browning. He is struck out and walked. Here's the pitch. That's hit to third, and they'll go to the bag unassisted. So Carthage gets only the 2 as they leave the bases loaded. 2 runs on 4 hits and an error, and they leave 3. They're stranded 4, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It is Glendale 5, Carthage 3, back in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball, KDMO.
Bimedick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimedick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimedick Insurance. Give Bimedick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
As a member of the community, Visiting Angels is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Winning teams are made up of individuals working toward the same goal. So let Visiting Angels be a member of your family's winning team. They provide experienced caregivers who can help an aging parent or relative with day-to-day tasks so they can stay at home. Visiting Angels really is America's choice in home care. Free in-home assessments, select your caregiver. Visiting Angels, 417-781-1000. That's 417-781-1000. Go Tigers!
Bottom of the 6th. Carthage back in it, had a chance to get more, but a hard hit ball right to the third baseman ended the inning. I know I just sit on this side of the fence, but it's kind of think if you'd have sent that runner, made him get up and make a throw, you could have had something going on there. Probably could have scored him, and the other guys could have moved up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the problem is the field. It was a short hit to right field, short right field. I don't know with that right fielder's arm. Would have had to have been a good throw.
Well, he's coming to his left anyway. He would have had to stop, plant, and throw.
True, very true.
Extra step on the fielder's part gives you extra steps for the runner. So.
And I believe we have a new pitcher for Carthage.
Yeah, Parker Copeland.
As the breeze picks up here at Glendale.
So Jeter went 2 innings, gave up 1 run. The starter, Utter, gave up 4 runs. And Tarbett is up. It's in the dirt for a ball. He's been hit by a pitch, and he was the strange little infield hit that everybody thought went foul, but apparently went off the catcher in fair territory. So it's 2 balls and no strikes to start the bottom of the 6th. 5-3 Glendale. Pitch pulled it well foul to the left.
That might end up going through the goalpost.
Yeah. Actually, I think the 2019 team's still playing football over there. Time to think of Glendale. I think the night we filed for a change of address kit. And there's another hit batsman. That is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now batting for Glendale, number 1.
Here's Andrew Clemens. I have another stadium story. One year playoff game in Bolivar, and we had this one kid pick off a pass, and running down the field, he was very slow of foot. He finally scored. Played a basketball game there years later, and we were talking about it, and I said, yeah, I looked outside, and there he was still, this particular kid, he was still running to the goal line. That's the kind of way I feel about that playoff game here a couple of years ago. I can't believe it, 2 years ago, but up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to Clemens. Next one. That's a foul up the first base side. 5-3 Glendale, and a man on a hit batsman to start the 6th. That one goes high, 3-1. Just attribute it to the first game of the year. The control will happen eventually.
Definitely it will. Getting into swing of things, as they say.
3 balls and a strike. Square to bunt. Ball 4. So this is the first one for Copeland on the walk. So he's surrendered the first 2. Letterman bats for the second time. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th. He came in as a pinch hitter, then went to right field. He squares to bunt. Pops this one back to the pitcher. The only play is the first, and recorded there. 1-3 on the sacrifice. So now they're top of the order coming up with Beatty. He clobbered one into right, eventually scored on a base hit in the 3rd. Hit unassisted in the 4th inning, which looked to start out as a double play, did not turn into one. Then he flied to left his first time up.
So the 7, 8, and 9 batters for Glendale did their job.
And they've wait after this pitch here. They've done their job. That pitch is inside. Tarbutt's been on base 3 times. Twice he's been hit. Clemens reached base twice. And then Letterman reached base. Fly ball into left toward the line. And that's a fair ball. It lands fair, and a run will score. A long way to run. They had him played towards center field, and the left fielder, Kinder, couldn't get to it, and it landed, albeit fair.
I know we could spin. I thought for sure it was going to go foul just from the way it was curving, but didn't curve enough.
Glendale with their 7th hit. And they get one of those runs back at 6-3 and a chance for more. Only 1 out in the inning. Pitch. It's up and in. To Brooks Kettering, getting back before that hit. It's like, if you're the opposition, you can't let that lower part get on base that many times.
That's true. It'll come back to haunt you like this.
Pitch is outside, 2-0. So 6-3 Glendale. This one's off the fifth foul. So 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. That's hit hard into center field. Backing up Collier. He has a look at it, makes the catch. Runner from second. He's going to move toward third. The ball is missed on the cutoff. It'll go to third anyway, but runner there in plenty of time. Other runner stays at first. Thought he had something there when he left the bat, but Collier made it look easy.
I don't know if the wind caught it, just pushed it down or what, but it looked like a rocket off the bat, that's for sure.
I'll bring in Isaac Walls. He has struck out, and he's been hit by a pitch. Runners at the corners. Glendale has scored in every inning but the first. And the pitch. It's outside for a ball. The second, fourth, fifth, and sixth, they put up a matchstick on the board, and they've had a 2-spot in the third. Here's a runner off first. This one's popped into left for Kinder. That's backing up close to the track, but he'll have it. And that ends the inning. But Glendale pushes another run across. They do it on one hit. They strand 2 more, and they've left 6. But they have a 3-run lead going into the 7th. Carthage will try to start it off with Clay Kinder at the number 9 spot. Back here in 1 minute, Tiger Baseball, KDMO.
The law firm of Morrison, Webster, and Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger sports broadcast. Good sportsmanship, sharing, being humble, and learning from mistakes build strength and character in our student athletes. The attorneys and staff at Morrison, Webster, and Carlton know that working hard together to achieve a common goal is a learned skill that can truly make a difference in a young life. The law firm of Morrison, Webster, and Carlton. Offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
This is Neil Balcom, Nell Mortuary, Carthage, Missouri. Developing a solid game plan is a key element in baseball and in the pre-need funeral planning. The team at Nell Mortuary now offers you the opportunity to cover all your funeral needs in one package. Call or stop by the Nell Mortuary and let us show you our game plan to make your pre-need and at-need funeral planning easier. Baseball season is here, and we wish the Carthage Tiger baseball team a great season.
Move to the top of the 7th inning. Kettering will go out to try to finish. He's pitched 2 innings so far. Kufal started the game. He'll be the winner if it stands. It'll be Kinder, then McCombs, and Cabas to try to do something about it. And if they start to do something about it, we'll see the rest of the guys. Kinder has bounced to the pitcher, and he's hit to the third baseman. First pitch coming here in the 7th. Just outside for a ball. And Carthage will play Kennett. This is our only broadcast of the day. Swing and a miss on the ball down and in. It's 1-1. Hopefully a tad bit warmer for next week. At least the sun's out. Forgot what that was. Here's a pitch outside. 2-1. Next pitch. Off the backstop. Came back through here on Thursday night after it was supposed to quit raining. Just south of Ozark. Started that nasty mist again. Finally, I was screaming in the car by myself, enough! 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got tired of it. 32. A little slicer down the left field line will go foul. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kinder trying to make a good at bat of this, just to try to get on base somehow. Now he asked for time. Mentioned that Kettering a little slower than Kufal was on the mound. And the 3-2. Stays alive again. Well, if he could just somehow get on base. McCombs already 3 for 3. Might have something going. The pitch pulled to the first base, but that'll be unassisted as the play is made over there by Lewis. So 1 out, 1 important out for Glendale. Brings in McCombs. He's doubled and scored a run back in the first. Got a base hit with 2 outs, picked off in the third. Had a base hit to start the sixth, where Carthage pushed 2 runs across. And the first pitch to McCombs outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Second baseman's kind of playing more up the middle.
Next one. At the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I was hoping that first pitch was not a precursor to McCombs already being 3 for 3. That don't give up on him. You've got a 3-run lead. Here's a ground ball to third. That's picked up there by Walls. And a scoop there by the first baseman for the second out. The last thing you want to do is start walking guys in the latter innings. But he came back and got him, and here's Cadance. It's up to him to keep it going. He got an infield hit back in the sixth. Later scored. Bounced to the second baseman the other 2 times. Here's the pitch. This one's popped foul to the right. And the delivery. That's fly to the right. Should end the game. And it is going to be caught by Letterman for the out. And Carthage drops the first game of the year to Glendale by a score of 6 to 3. We'll take a break and go 3 minutes, and then we'll just wrap it up after that. This is Carthage Baseball on KDMO.
Carthage area residents, did you know you can have internet connections without phone or cable lines? It's easy to go wireless with eCarthage.com. Get high-speed wireless internet for your home starting at $50 per month. Do you need a super fast connection for your business? Ask about the eCarthage fiber optic internet service. Do business at the speed of light with eCarthage.com. Their local support technicians are ready to help. So call today, 237-7300, and get connected with eCarthage.com.
Specialty Risk Insurance cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The team at Specialty Risk Insurance congratulates Carthage student athletes on their hard work and dedication, both on the field and in the classroom, offering affordable options for home and auto insurance and a friendly team that's dedicated to helping you save money. Specialty Risk Insurance is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and this Tiger broadcast. For great rates on home and auto insurance, call them at 359-5470 or online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Tigers!
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. Community National Bank and Trust, west of Lowe's in Carthage, 237-0096, member FDIC.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. Find out how we're helping others pursue their dreams and declare your own at amfam.com/dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Company, American Family Mutual Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Brought to you by Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, 359-3399.
Jim Taylor and Chris Jackson back here in Springfield at Glendale High School, and the home team takes care of Carthage today by a score of 6-3. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 6 left for Glendale. Carthage 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 4 left. As Kamen Kufal gets the win, and Mason Utter will take the loss. So 0-1 for Carthage, and they scored a run in the second. McCombs led off the game with a double. He went to third on a wild pitch, scored on the ground out by Cabance. They did not score again until the 6th. And McCombs led off with a single, infield hit by Cabance. The ground out moved runners up and scored a run. Vogt grounded out. He got a run home, and then it looked like the inning was going to start over again. A base hit by Lindsay, an error by the pitcher. Base hit by Doubleman, but nobody could score. And Browning hit the ball hard, but right to the third baseman to win the inning. Glendale a single run in the second, 2 in the third, and then single runs in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Just nickel and diamond enough just to keep Carthage far enough away.
Yeah, that's true. Not a bad game by the Carthage Tigers. The first real game of the season after the Jamboree, and it's one of those things where the bats started kind of getting a little going in the end of the game, and that'll happen earlier in the innings, earlier in the games as we get going in the season.
And that'll wrap up today, and Carthage will play Kennett next, so no real turnaround time for the Tigers. And I like Kennett's uniform. We're talking about Boot Powell and the Baltimore Orioles. Kennett looks like the 1972 A's.
They really do, yeah.
Green and gold out there. I saw Joe Rudy there a while ago. Haven't picked up any other numbers over there, but there's Ride Blue, 14.
Hey, there we go.
So looking for Sal Bando, and Reggie was 44. He was 44 everywhere. So nonetheless, I'll wrap things up here as Carthage loses this one 6-3, and we'll be on the air next Saturday, as according to Mr. Holderbaum, I guess, his tweet.
Yep.
Be in Joplin, Joe Becker Stadium.
That's true. Looking forward to
10 o'clock start there.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Not only bringing Carthage Tiger baseball back on the air, but from Joe Becker. Jim's first broadcast since the renovation.
Yes. Now, if only I could get one. Thanks to Chaston back at the studio. Our final score once again here is Glendale 6, Carthage 3. We'll talk to you from Joplin next Saturday at 10 o'clock, and good night.
Thanks for listening to Carthage Tiger Baseball on 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO. Carthage Tiger Baseball brought to you by the Bob Brown Agency, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Gin State Farm, McDonald's of Carthage, Probert Auto Body, Nell Mortuary, Boomer's Barbecue, D&D Sexton, Specialty Risk Insurance, Morrison Webster and Carlton, Turf Tamers, Visiting Angels, Bime Dick Insurance, Sirloin Stockade, Grace Lanes, Carthage Hardware, Farm Bureau's Lord of Beauty National Bank and Trust, the Little Venue of Carthage, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage, and Levi Utter. Carthage Tiger Baseball, a sports presentation of 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO and 1490KDMO.com. Hi, this is